It is time to talk about the Green Bay Packers defeating the New England Patriots 27-24 in overtime. Brian Hoyer started this game for the New England Patriots, but he did not finish it. He didn't finish it. I don't mean to make light of a bad situation. Brian Hoyer did leave the game with a concussion. We wish nothing but the best for him and hope he's okay. But
Bailey Zappi, baby.
It was Zappi time. We got to see Bailey Zappi come in, the rookie quarterback out of, where did he go to school? Western Kentucky? Was he a Western Kentucky guy? Is that where he went to school?
Yeah, Western.
Something like that. Bailey Zappi, though, comes into this game, rookie quarterback, 10 of 15, 99 yards, a touchdown and a turnover in this game. Packers win in overtime, though, 27-24. Let's start on that Patriots side, though. I know Packers won, but we have to start on that Patriots side. Bailey Zappi comes in this game in relief. What were your takeaways from the quarterback that you have been pushing for? Not that you're high on, you've just been pushing for him to get in the game. And he came in. What did you see?
Listen, this young man, this Western Kentucky college standout.
Did you confirm that it was Western Kentucky?
It is what I know. Okay. It's Western Kentucky.
Okay, good. I just pulled that out of my ass.
Oh yeah, it is Western Kentucky. Listen, reason I am pushing for him is because I am not a believer in Mac Jones. Okay, I've said that a number of times. Look at that goofy ass smile on this guy's face. He ain't it.
You get your Bailey Zappi one.
He is not the franchise. He's not the future. He is not going to carry Belichick to more titles. I think Bailey Zappi, and I was high on Bailey Zappi, I think Bailey Zappi can have a career in the NFL. I believe he can be a solid quarterback in this league. And I'm not saying he could be a starter year in and year out, but could he be a backup and come in and fill in games and win some games like we ask our backups to do? I do believe that. And I'm okay with that because those are the expectations that were put on him when he was drafted. He wasn't drafted to be a star quarterback. This guy was. And when I watch him play, he looks like an adequate backup that could come in and win some games. That's what he is. So it's the investment that gets me down on Mac Jones. When he first came out last year, I said, I don't think he should be drafted in the first 4 rounds. If this was a 5th round pick, we wouldn't be having this conversation. I'd be like, Mac Jones, cool, put him in their game, he's fine. But he is a first-round selection. You have to be better than that. And he has not been. He is not electric. He is not dynamic. He is not game-changing. And the New England Patriots right now miss that on their roster. On the outside with weapons, the only thing they have going for them is they got Bill Belichick, who coaches defense, and their defense is pretty stout. And they got a good running game in Ramondre Stevenson and Damian Harris. Outside of that, this team doesn't have talent.
That's where it goes for when you're talking about the Packers in this game. People are talking about the fact that the Packers matched up against a Bailey Zappi-led Patriots team. You're talking, okay, like they should have blown them out of the water, but that's not how it is with the Patriots. Like you don't blow a Patriots team coached by Bill Belichick out of the water. That's just not how that works.
It rarely happens.
That's just not how that works. But on the Packers side, though, receivers looked good. Allen Lazard, 6 receptions, 116 yards. Romeo Doubs, 5 receptions, 47 yards and a tutty. Big Bob Tunyon got a tutty in that game. Like this is good. This is good things for the Green Bay Packers here. And then you talk about the rushing game, 16 carries for Aaron Jones, 110 yards. Like this was a good performance from the Green Bay Packers offense in terms of productivity, but 27 points, took overtime. What were your takeaways from the Packers side of things in this close game?
I actually did not like the offense.
Really? Okay.
I did not. I thought late they were able to. If you watch the game, you would think differently about this offense than you did if you actually just look at the box score. And I'm not saying you did this, but because I watched pretty much that entire game, pretty much that one in the afternoon. The offense did not look great early. Late, they were able to get some things going. You mentioned Romeo Doubs. Romeo Doubs actually, until that 4th quarter when he caught that touchdown, was absolutely nowhere to be found. And I was disappointed.
Had a drop too.
A fumble. He did not play well early in that game. Caught the touchdown, and then late in that game, there were 3 straight passes that actually gave him his nice box score outside of the touchdown. that the corners for New England were just being ignorant and stubborn. They were just off of them for like 10 yards. Aaron Rodgers literally snapped the ball 3 straight times and threw over to Dobbs, and he ran for like 10 yards, 8 yards, and 9 yards or something like that. But overall, offensively, the only thing that really worked for them was the run game. And there has to be some concern about that passing offense in Green Bay to be consistent. Christian Watson has to get going. I know he had the nice end-around touchdown, but from a receiving standpoint, the only one that I feel like Aaron Rodgers really trusts is Allen Lazard. I don't feel he has that trust and communication with anybody else. Maybe a Robert Tonyan, but I can see he looks for Allen Lazard in certain situations because he trusts him. And I think that's going to be the deciding factor on where this Packers team can ultimately get to. Allen Lazard stays healthy, I think he's going to be the number one guy. I've watched enough of Green Bay Packers now. I don't think that there's anybody that will rival Allen Lazard consistently to be the number one guy. Yes, but Randall Cobb, I know on the broadcast they said he looks young, and he looks old to me. Like there's only so much he can do. Like he's not going to be
trying to give we trying to give Randall Cobb some love though.
He does trust Randall Cobb, but I think the guy that with the talent and ability at this stage of their career, it's Allen Lazard.
And that's what I was saying at the beginning of the season, that Allen Lazard was going to be the leading receiver on this team because of that trust factor.
You just told me last week it was Romeo Doubs. He's going to be the number one.
Oh yeah,
that's what you told me.
Damn it!
And I'm like, I
said at the beginning of the season it was Allen Lazard. I shouldn't have took claim into that Romeo Doubs thing. But no, Allen Lazard is the most trusted wide receiver on this team, and that goes a long way when we're talking about the Green Bay Packers and an Aaron Rodgers-led offense. Yeah. The Packers did end up, though, sealing the deal, winning the game 27-24 in overtime on the Mason Crosby field goal. They move on now 3-1. Patriots are now 1-3. Patriots now.
Hey, Patriot fans, where you at? Because I told you at the beginning of the season.
They're last in the division right now.
What did I tell them? What I tell them? I told them fans they didn't want to listen, but you always got to listen.
Always got to listen to the Mukesiah.